All right. The key is the terminology.
Yes.
Echo after 4. Pick quick could be 4, could be 7 plus 1, could be 8. Repeat a pattern. These three things we've got to know: echo, pick, and repeat. So right
So
now we're going to do
let's
echo.
let's talk about it real quick and define it before we do them. So
Okay.
when you
Okay.
say when you say echo after, I'll phrase it like a Q and A. If I say echo after two, what's the difference between that and echo after four?
Echo after 4 is easier because it's more musical.
Well,
Echo after 2 would be like, let's do it. Tucka tucka dome,
taka taka dome. I wasn't ready because it was so fast.
chicka chicka gaget,
Chicka chicka gogget.
E-O.
E O.
4 is easy, and most people can do it. Now, to lead it means you have to, know what you're doing. But for the client, they're just monkey see, monkey do, right? So with 4, we got our 4 fingers. The client doesn't have to do it. Most musicians can feel 4. Oh, ah, chicka chicka, oh,
Oh chicka chicka oh.
e, e, u, e, ah.
E A U E A.
That's echo because it's echo. It's one time. Echo, hello, hello.
So
Echo
just
when? After. These titles tell you what to do. Echo after, but it's only once.
so the just to clarify in terminology, so echo after, if it's the number one, it's one beat. If it's the number two, it's two beats. If it's number four, it's four beats. If you said 17, I don't know why you'd ever echo after 17, but
No,
hypothetically, no, we wouldn't. But by
you
the
would
logic,
you wouldn't usually echo after 8 unless you knew how to make a pattern like with,
right.
2 in the first 4 and 2 in the second 4. You would have to simplify it. You wouldn't just keep chanting drum talk words for 8 and expect the person to remember that. So,
Almost
we usually don't go past echo after 4 in
right.
terms of the vocal tradition.
An echo after is I will repeat back what you put out.
Yes, but
This
it's
one's
not the word repeat. Repeat means over and over and over.
no, just once.
Echo is the one time. Usually in a cave, if I go, hello, hello, it might come back twice. But in general, an echo is a one thing.
So I feel like I got that one. Let's talk about quick pick. What is
Pick
that?
quick, pick quick,
Quick
pick. Because
pick
pick is the word. Quick could mean anything. Quick,
pick.
quick, get me lunch. Pick is the verb. Pick. We're picking something. Okay? You pick. And how? Quick, which means there's no mistakes. Because all you're going to do is pick a drum talk word. Ooh, ah, gaget, tucka tucka. And that's just pick one and do it quick, which means don't think about it. And, we can read echo afters to present to the group. That's fair if you're learning. We can read a chart of notation to lead repeats. But pick quick, don't ever do with a chart because the whole idea of pick quick is that you're learning to make a choice, and this is called intuition, spontaneity, or this big scary word, improvisation. You know, we
And it
improvise all the time. These words, we've got to get over these word games. It's playful. Pick quick.
is it
It sounds easy. It rhymes. It's a fun thing. Pick quick.
is it always for 8 counts, or is
No,
there
pick quick could be one. Pick quick. If I'm doing little kids or even adults, and I want to teach them the words, I'm going to do basically echo after one, dome,
dome,
gogget.
gogget?
Now we're going to go on the line and say, I'm going to learn these words now instead of just following the leader. Pick quick means don't copy the leader. So we can do pick quick one, dome,
Gogget.
chicka chicka,
Taka taka.
dome.
Gogget.
Then we can move up to 2. If it's not in the steady beat, it's not a steady beat game. It's about words. It's about blue, purple, orange, grapefruit. It's just words. And the steady beat might come later. Now, we go to 2s. Then we usually go to 4s before we do 3s. We skip 3. We could do 3. You could absolutely do 3s. Music is created in 3s, but we typically, and this has been discussed with a lot of music educators, let's just go to 4. Now pick quick
And I
8, we can do pick quick 8, but I like to leave the last one silent because this leaves a gap to make a transition and it teaches the person to feel this phrase length that's critical. If a musician can learn to feel eights, and a lot of them don't, they feel fours, but to learn to feel the 8-beat clock, you discipline yourself to always leave that gap there. It's a good. There's a lot of benefits.
and when we do that, just the phraseology, we call that 7+1 because
Yes, pick
essentially
quick 7+1.
you're creating a 7-beat
Well,
phrase.
it's an
And
8-beat phrase
well,
because in
yeah,
music, silence is part of it,
correct.
right? That's why
Well,
we say
that's what I
seven
was
plus one.
correct. And there can be rests in between all of those first 7 as well, but
There
the eighth
could
one,
be, but usually we have people fill up the 7 and then leave the 8th one. But I have beginners say, is a choice.
yeah.
Ooh, ah, taka taka ee, ga get, oh, I don't, they need to learn consciously that how to feel that beat moving, especially when we learn to play drums or anything. They say the they just don't play on the to say and as an get, the ng, sing, this has solved so many problems because if they're not saying or you don't know if you can't assume that they're getting that flow of the silent gap. Now later they learn to say it without or dum, get, ga get dum, get dum, get dum, dum.
Right.
But that comes later.
So we have echo after, we have pick quick. Is there anything else that we should really know off the top of our heads for this method?
Well, pick quick, we can learn it in the beat, but pick quick basically is freestyle. In the book, the Drum Talk book that Dr. Hearns and I put together, we've also got pick quick freestyle. Now, pick quick freestyle means there's no beat. And this is really fun. And it's some people don't get the beat. A lot of people don't understand the beat. A lot of music therapy clients are not going to get the beat. But if I go doom de doom doom takata takata takata, now what's your response to that?
Oh, papi, yeah.
Now I'm going a little long because I'm having fun with you, but I might go shorter with a little person, a beginner, or a 60-year-old beginner, and doom did it doom doom doom
Lele la beep boop boop.
chickata chickata doo doo doom
Ta ta dee ba boop boop.
chicka 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 doo doo doo. There's no time required for music therapy. It doesn't matter if it's in 4/4 or 108/4, really. And so pick quick is the idea typically of a number of 1 or 2 or 4 or 7+1, but there is this pick quick freestyle, which means there is no numerical limit to it.
I love it. That's so
And
helpful.
this leads to freestyle. We call it freestyle.
Mhm.
Now, instead of 7+1, we can just forget the numbers. There could be a groove. There could be somebody playing, a 8-beat pattern or some 4-beat patterns or layers of them. And I can do, in the spirit of pick quick, I don't need a beat. But we'll say it's basically my breath. Ua e ue, ua ua no no na. And your response is?
Leo ya ina he.
Yeah, 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 ua na na he hu.
Na ne na ina ne na.
These phrases are longer than 4 beats. They 4 beats is like this little wheel, and the 8 beats is this wheel where I feel music really begins. And it's the breath. It's the breath guides it. So the 7+1 teaches a systematic approach to picking 7 things and then leaving the 8th gap. Trading, pick quick is a trade. But then we can even leave this out of it and do these freestyle phrases. And, in the book, we talk about playing within the bars, which is, listen, and there's the beginning, and I begin on one and I leave a gap. Or I can just blow over the bars and just have fun, try to keep my ear on the groove. But even if I'm not perfectly playing with the groove and I'm a music therapy client and I've got some trauma that I'm working with my music therapist, and I'm all of a sudden just doing something and my therapist is playing a groove on the drum, or it's awesome. They're just like, they're free, and maybe that's just like the coolest thing for them.
I
If
agree.
they're not in the 4-4 grid, it may not matter.
Let's do repeat next before I
Okay.
go.
Echo is one at a time. Pick quick is one at a time. Now, actually, a leader could lead echo after to a group, but pick quick needs to be 2 people. You can't have 8 people in a room all doing their pick quick, and you could, but it's better that you have a listening. There's 2 people having a conversation. It's the sensitivity in the moment to another human being. Now, repeat is over and over. So, echo is like leader, them, leader, leader, back and forth. Pick quick is me and this person, me and this person, me and this person. And that's how I do pick quick with a group of people, a small group. I point to them. It's your turn, not your turn. And nobody knows what's going to happen. It's a game. Repeat is over and over. And this means if you do it 4 times and then a new one 4 times, or you just keep chanting it until you stop them like a choir leader. That's the difference between echo, pick quick, echo after, pick quick, and repeat a pattern. We call it EA, PQ, and RP. Right?
Love
Does this answer it?
that. Does answer it. I think that hopefully will help clarify a lot for the students. Yeah, and I think that this conversation, hopefully this dialogue would be really helpful for folks just again to clarify. But I'm curious if we hit a quick pause and we'll create a second quick video with just very clear exercises to practice. And
Okay.
that way folks can play along at home.